Hey guys, it's Dan. Let's talk about the Pythagorean Theorem. Here it is, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This formula holds true for right triangles, that is, triangles that have a 90-degree angle. So the a and the b parts are the legs, like 3 and 4 here in this triangle, and 5 and 12 in the other one. The hypotenuse on this triangle is 5, and the hypotenuse on this one is 13. The hypotenuse is always the longest side of a right triangle, and it's also, you could say that it's the side that's directly opposite this 90-degree angle. So here's the 90-degree angle, directly opposite is the side length 5, and that's the hypotenuse. Over here, directly opposite the 90-degree angle is 13. Well, here's the thing, okay? So you can use this formula to find a missing side if you're given two of the sides, but on the ACT test, and I noticed recently that I was helping a geometry student get ready for a geometry test, and they were doing areas and things like that for strange shapes. And I noticed that every single problem that had a triangle on his particular test involved either one of these. In other words, it was a 3, 4, 5 right triangle, or it was a 5, 12, 13. You know, Rudolph is the most famous reindeer, and pi is the most famous irrational number. Well, a 3, 4, 5 right triangle is arguably the most famous right triangle. So if you're taking the ACT test and you see a triangle that has 3 and 4, you should know that this one's going to be 5 without calculating it. A lot of students tell me this. They say, you know, Mr. Dan, I never have enough time on the ACT test. So I'm just a slow test taker, and I run out of time. And so I say two things. I say I sympathize with you because I'm a pretty slow test taker too. I was when I was a student, and time is an issue. But I also say this: if you run out of time, you should guess. Don't leave answers blank on the math portion of the ACT test. But here's something that's true also. It could be that you don't have enough time because you don't know the shortcuts. And one huge shortcut on the ACT college entrance test is to memorize these triangles. For right triangles, 3, 4, and 5. So if they gave you 5 and they gave you 4, you shouldn't have to calculate this one. You should know it's 3, because a 3, 4, 5 right triangle is the most famous right triangle ever. And second to it is the 5, 12, 13. So I have done so many pre-tests for the ACT in ACT test booklets over the last 30 years. And what I have noticed is that these two right triangles show up on there numerous times, more than once. And so it could be that they're giving you this side is 13 and this is 5, and you're having to calculate this to do something else in the problem. Well, if you have to use the Pythagorean theorem, you're wasting at least 30 seconds. If you just knew, hey, that's got to be 12, because I know 5, 12, 13. That's a famous right triangle, and 3, 4, 5. So I would say know these, memorize these, and it'll save you time, and it'll save you some grief. Hey, you have a good one. Memorize these two famous right triangles. Bye.